Hey guys, it's inkytiger again, back with another video, and today I'm going to talk about same face syndrome. So, what is same face syndrome? Same face syndrome is the phenomenon where an artist, whether intentionally or not, gives really similar or identical faces to their characters. It's pretty prevalent in the anime, manga, and comics world, with notable Western animation and video game concept art examples. Not limited to all of these guys. Okay, so you're saying that's a lot of information and it's nice and all, but how am I supposed to combat this same face syndrome? And I'll start out by saying one of the reasons most artists end up doing this, whether on purpose or not, is actually because most of us learn how to draw the human face from a mirror by looking at ourselves. And sometimes changing an angle or expression is not enough to make a character have a different face. So you're saying, okay, how the heck do I beat it? Well, first you'll want to start with the skull of the character, or the bone structure, or even the shape of the face. A different face shape means a radically different look. So you will decide on whether you want it to be round or angular, boxy, maybe very chiseled. So it's really all about shapes. And that comes down to 3 cardinal shapes with lots of variations, depending on whether you want someone's head to look like a potato or a bean, or it really doesn't matter. You can get crazy with it, I guess. The 3 main shapes that you'll be working with are the circle, the square, and the triangle. And they tend to represent friendly characters, strong characters or basic characters, and evil characters respectively. Now obviously these are all just generalizations, so if you want a character to have a personality that deviates from that shape, that's totally up to you. Just know that when you're designing that particular face, this is what people will see subconsciously. If your character has sort of a rounder face, they're not going to be intimidating, so maybe don't make a character you want to be scary have a round face. Unless it's for comical purposes, I suppose. Same goes with triangular faces. A lot of villains tend to have triangular or angular designs because it feels sharp, it feels dangerous. So if you want a character to have that kind of feature, make sure it's for a reason, or you're at least aware of it, so that you can change the writing or the rest of the design accordingly. Square faces we all tend to relate to the most just because it's so similar to a human face, if that makes sense. Characters with square faces tend to translate well to like the everyman character or hero warrior kind of a character. So boxy designs look like they're battle ready. If an animal has like a square jaw, it might be friendly, but it can also be dangerous. Okay, so we have a shape. Now we can customize. So a face is generally going to have eyes and eyelids, eyebrows, ears, lips, and a nose. Sorry, Voldemort. Other factors you can account for are forehead size, ear size, location of the cheekbones, jaw structure, and are the eyes kind of forward or are they sunken in? Right now, though, we're just going to focus on the basics. Eyes are technically the same shape, but eyelids are different, encasing the eyeball and ending at different angles. So to change up character faces, you can vary angles and eyelids and the shapes of the eyelids. Noses are totally shapes. So a broken nose would be, say, a circle and a triangle, or a long crooked nose would be either a rectangle or a triangle depending on how you draw it. And whether the nose is simple or complex really just depends on your style. Lips are also a shape, or even just mouths really. Are they thick, thin, round, angular? It's the Cupid's bow shape. One thing that drives me nuts, but it's gotten better in recent years. Concept art always has the same kind of lips, at least on female characters. There's just one kind. I don't know if there's a convention that decided on what kind of lips that everyone was going to have, but it's a thing. Eyebrows are a really fun one to play with because not only will they change the face, but they change expressions, which again, go over it in another video. So to have different character faces, are your eyebrows going to be thick, thin, bushy, scarred, or even penciled in? Or maybe they have no eyebrows, which would be an interesting character design. And then extra fun stuff you can add. Mustaches, glasses, wrinkles, piercings. Just go nuts with it. So yeah, that's all I've really got. Life is messy and ugly and beautiful and lovely, and if you're drawing characters, their designs can reflect that. You shouldn't feel pressured to make sure that they fall into a certain category. Have fun with it. Don't be afraid to try out a different face, even if it looks totally bizarre. So that's it for today, guys. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Totally appreciate it if you could share it with your friends, and yeah, hope you have a good weekend.